This is honestly the whole reason I came here today, was to buy this plush before it sold out. The Green and Red Coconut Club. These crates have mysteriously popped up all over Universal Studios. Many people are asking questions. Okay guys, we are back at Universal Studios, Florida. It is Christmas season now. We're gonna show all the scare zones being demolished from Halloween Horror Nights, but show the Christmas decorations. There's a bunch of new updates, brand new merchandise, huge announcements for Universal. We're gonna talk about everything. I'm really excited. Christmas is my second favorite time of the year to come to Universal. Number one is Halloween, but it goes from a gross, gnarly looking, scary caterpillar into a beautiful butterfly with Grinch breath for Christmas. We also have to take our photo for the new tribute store photo. We have a lot to do today. Let's head in. All of the Horror Nights posters and medallions are now gone. There'll be a giant like Christmas one probably in a couple days. No more Pumpkin Lord, just Villains Con coming. There's a lot of construction happening on the front. Oh my gosh, look at that. Yeah, this front entrance is massive. I don't know if it shows up that well on video, but like the Shrek 4D was probably like that big, the sign right there. So this is a brand new massive facade. I think they're peeling off the paint to probably repaint the building. I don't know what these are. What the heck are those? But I'm guessing this will probably open late spring or early summer of 2023. It looks like the Despicable Me restaurant has been tarped up now. We can't see inside what's going on, but I'm guessing it'll probably open right before the new ride does. We're not seeing all the queue, remember, for the houses lined up back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now you can kind of tell they've torn off the awning that was the Monsters Cafe and pushed it back. Just so weird seeing all the food booth taken down. Now the facade for the tribute store has not been put up yet. We know what it's gonna be because of the little Easter egg that they put in at HHN tribute store. It's gonna be like a department store. You can spot the little Earl the Squirrel boo hole, but he has not been put in there yet. So it is not officially the holidays until Earl the Squirrel's in the tree. He'll be right next to this silver ornament.
Thank you for that unsolicited cheer. Now, anytime I raise my hands like this, I need a great big cheer from everyone here. So that's the first time, on the count of three. Great big cheer from everyone. 1, 2, 3!
The Mummy is still in technical rehearsals. No official reopening date yet. It's an hour long right now. Blues Brothers are about to come out. So the Blues Brothers are over there, but there's a hidden little Easter egg Universal put over here. As you remember, over by the Horror Makeup Show, they had an ad for the Dead Coconut Club, but over here, they have an ad for the Green and Red Coconut Club. As you can see, there's a little drink stir, got little ornaments on it, and then we have a coaster. Then there's also a little elf on the shelf for some reason. We'll talk about the Green and Red Coconut Club in a little bit. When we go back to Citywalk, we'll show you what it looks like inside. But I'm really excited for this.
Make some noise! You guys in the back, come on in, folks, come on in. You guys ready? No.
looks like Universal has a brand new interactive wand. Look, that's the whole reason I love coming to Universal. You witness stuff like that. And also, I just saw, what, 3 musical performances literally within 5 minutes. At Disney, you could never find that. You're lucky to find 1 musical performance. All right, now you're still able to get over to the Alcatraz bar and visit Bruce, but there's a construction wall up. I believe they're probably just fixing some of the pavement right over here. It's not too big, but that's probably what they're doing. You know, everything is taken down in the scare zone except these. It's crazy how quick they're able to take everything down. Okay, this makes the Fast family sound like a cult. This is $35 for the shirt. Wherever you go, I go. If you ride, I ride. If you die, I die. Oh God. Now they're selling all of these just like old license plates for $24. Now we're heading into the Wizarding World. They got the trees there, the garland all over here. Now they have taken down every single Halloween Horror Nights decoration, except one. This one remains. The Chucky photo op advertisement. What if they just keep this up all year? Now, as we know, Chucky is the first house that was announced for Halloween Horror Nights 2023. You know how I feel about Chucky, but I am excited for the house. The street was a lot of fun. They had a Chucky street. It was several years ago, but it was a lot of fun. They had a puppeteer who would actually talk to you as Chucky and roast the crowd, and that was one of my favorite scare zones of that year, so I have high hope. But will Chucky be the giant icon of HHN 32? I feel like Chucky's gonna be the icon. Look, he sells so much merchandise. People love Chucky to death. It is Chucky, but I am excited for what they're gonna pull off next year. I think it's gonna be like the fun house of the next Halloween Horror Night. Looks like Marge and Homer are out meeting people right now. I wish Springfield had like specialty characters. Like imagine if they had like Duff Man for Dufftoberfest as a meet and greet just for like that month. Now, bad news if you're a Kid Zone lover, they're knocking everything down pretty much except ET. We're gonna do a whole nother video kind of talking about that and what Universal has planned for this little kind of mini land, little re-theme. Enjoy it while you still can. Going very soon in January. They got construction walls around a little drink stand here. They have Gru over here doing a little character meet and greet. It looks like they've peeled off all the paint for the brown derby hat. I think this will probably open up maybe by the end of the year. But we're gonna head over to 5 and Dime, see if there's any more discounted HHN stuff. This is all decked out. Now here we go, tribute store photo. See it in the tribute store. Add your photo to a holiday card with Earl the Squirrel or Santa. We have Santa and this little child running away from Santa. It reminds me of that image that got erased from the internet of that girl running away from Bob Iger. Then you could be holding something with Earl the Squirrel at his tree farm, and then you could take a little selfie with Earl the Squirrel with his truck in the back. And then there's Earl the Squirrel with his magic sack. You're surprised to see it. Choose from 4 designs, create a lasting holiday memory. Limited space available. Please see a tribute store or 5 and Dime team member for more details. It's a little different this time around. Before, you'd purchase it and they would send you an email to send a photo in, and then it magically shows up. This time, they give you a receipt, and then you have to go to the Brickworks and then take your photo there. Then it gets sent into the tribute store. A little confusing this year. Okay, they just got so much Universal Monsters new merch. $35, Bride of Frankenstein. You can see Frankenstein in the back there. And over here, $55. We have a black hoodie, Frankenstein on the back, and then on the front it says, "He lives, he breathes, Frankenstein." And then for $60, they have this, I don't think, it might be a lounge fly, but it says the Bride of Frankenstein, and you can see the bride right there. Looks like one of those old silhouette little photos that you get like on Main Street. So for $26, they have bride socks. For $40, they have this pillow of the Bride of Frankenstein. Now we've seen this shirt before. These are gonna be $35. They have a new one of the bride like putting on makeup. This almost reminds me of like the old Beetlejuice like cartoon show, that artwork. And for $70, they have this really cool button up, pretty thin material, got Frankenstein on it. And they have that same design for $21 on a water bottle. And then for $11, it's like a double shot toothpick holder. Now for $30, they have this reversible bucket hat that says "She's Alive, Bride of Frankenstein." Then you got the bride right there. Then for $70, they have that same design but in green for the Bride of Frankenstein. And then this purse that was in the All Hallows Eve boutique, and then the main Universal store, this kind of travels all around when they need it, but they put it in here in 5 a dime. You have the bride right there. I wonder if there's anybody like in that coffin. And then there's not much left. The popcorn buckets are still $25, and they have a small selection of stuff that is 70% off, but pretty much all the HHN merch is like sold out now. Am I the only one who thinks this kind of looks like a little uvula, a little punching bag in the back of your throat, just dangling from this garland? Now, as we know, Williams of Hollywood and the dark room are closed. They're knocking down the wall. We're still able to peek in. They're doing a lot of work in the dark room. They redid the floor and like painted the floor. That's the only update that we see so far. But I'm still thinking Nintendo World, giant store. All right, let's pop into the Betty Boop and Hello Kitty store, see if they have anything new. They got this ET plush. So it just looks like he's jamming out to some good music. You know, he's really vibing with it. He's like, oh, that's a good one. Now, I know nothing about Hello Kitty, but they have some new lounge flies. They're $82 of this character. And then they have one of Hello Kitty right here. More of a simpler, plain white bag for $82. Now, this is going to be Celebration Florida SpongeBob. Then we have Golden Oak SpongeBob. And then we have a 192 SpongeBob. Now we're gonna do a whole Easter egg video about the garland coming up because Universal loves to hide little nods to past attractions that were here at Universal. Like this Christmas wreath has a marshmallow with green slime on it because this used to be the entrance into the Ghostbusters attraction. We'll talk about all the little hidden Easter eggs around Universal when everything is put out. So this is where we have to go for our portrait for the tribute store. The Western Brickworks amazing picture. Okay, so we came in here and we took the photos over here in front of the green screen. Now, I'm not going to show you what our tribute store photo looks like. It's going to be a surprise for when we did the tribute store video. But if you also need to purchase it, you purchase it at 5 a dime. We're also here at the Christmas store. Inside the Universal Studios store, they have some of the new Christmas stuff. Now, this is the design from last year of Earl the Squirrel. They have a magnet, then they have another magnet of Earl from his tree farm, and then they have one of these where it's like a snow globe. And for $27 they have this hat for Earl's tree farm. We'll do a deeper dive, I guess, when the tribute store opens and all the merchandise comes out. This is honestly the whole reason I came here today, was to buy this plush before it sold out. It's a little Earl the Squirrel. It's only going to be $17, which is a bargain. They did get a restock of these Loungefly Grinches. The hat is removable, so he doesn't have to be Christmas Grinch all year round, but these sold out instantly, and then we're going for insane prices on eBay. So if you want it, I would say come here as soon as possible. We're heading out to Universal Studios. We'll go to Citywalk, stop by the Universal Citywalk store, and then we're gonna go to Islands, what Christmas decorations they have over there. Now for $30, they have a brand new Minions plush. Super soft, kind of a beanbag on the bottom. But it's $30. A fake leather hand. This is very like high quality. Feels like a little baby's blanket. For $8.95, I'm loving this. It's a little koozie, but it's Duff Man. When you put your beer can in or soda can, oh my god, it's even got the little cape. That is amazing. That's a pretty good little like Christmas gift. $45, they have a button-up shirt. It says quality control for Duff beer. And for $30, they have a giant Duff beer can. Now for $16.95, they have a water bottle. The lid screws on and off, but it looks like a giant Duff beer can. Beanie weather is coming. $25, they have a Duff beer beanie. Universal Studios on the back. For $25, they have this shirt. I haven't seen this yet. You don't win friends with salad. Eat more sausage. And then also for $25, conserve water, drink beer. Now for $12.95, they have this Duff beer mug. If I remember correctly, I think we used to have one of these at our house. You put this in the freezer and it like chills the mug for you. $27 for this shirt. Binge responsibly. Then for $25, they have a Duff beer tank top. Kind of like the bottle koozies. For $9.95, they have Duff beer, right? To make it look like a Duff beer bottle. But then there's a female version and it's cheaper. $7.95, it says Duff Lady on it. $25, they have a navy blue t-shirt. Body by Duff. Again, they brought out more beanies. It's only beanie weather, honestly, for maybe a couple days out of the year here in December. But $22, they have a Universal Studios beanie. They have a little head warmer. You're looking at $20 for that, just as Universal Studios. And then Universal Studios gloves for $16. The Island's right side entrance is still under construction. All the lights are up at the port entrance. All these crates have mysteriously popped up all over Universal Studios. Many people are asking questions. They always do a scavenger hunt kind of for every season. This is going to be the Christmas tree inside here. This kind of deepens the lore of Earl the Squirrel, right? It says from Mistletoe Pines. Mistletoe Pines was this whole Christmas area that they had at Citywalk last year. Then Earl the Squirrel is kind of this own other little lore. They're building this whole backstory now for all of Christmas, which I love. Because then over here, all these trees are coming from Earl the Squirrel Tree Farm. Over here it's Fragile, and then it says Earl's Tree Farm. I'm so happy that they turned little Earl the Squirrel into a little plush. It's adorable. And they've been repainting the Christmas store. Now it looks like they're repainting the little cafe over here. They used to have a George caricature over here, but he's gone. George. No, where'd you go? Seuss Land is fully decorated for Christmas. I cannot wait for Grinchmas to happen. The fountain is back open and talk. Let's hop into the All Hallows Eve boutique, see if they've done a Christmas overlay. Still looking kind of the same, which isn't a bad thing. Probably in a couple days, they'll probably do a Christmas overlay. Now for 70% off, they do have the Dead Coconut Club shirt. Now they still have the little drink store over here for the Dead Coconut Club. This was the little Easter egg that they had before the bar was announced. I just realized this. Isn't this the creature from the Black Lagoon's hand? Now they still have the signs, the pillows, the hats, and the sippers. I believe these are not 70% off though, they're full price. And they still have the Little Boo wax mold if you haven't done that. I just want to take a second to show you guys this commercial that Universal made.
Creepy. Hey, you! Huh?
Nick, looks like we got another power outage over there by you. Any idea what's causing it? Over.
Looks like Halloween is over. Over.
It just blends my two favorite things, Christmas here and Hornets together, and Earl the Squirrel. It's a masterpiece, that commercial. All right, it's time to ride one of my favorite roller coasters of all time, Jurassic World Velocicoaster. Such a wonderful coaster. My tip, you gotta go front row, left side, and you put your arms up the entire time. Hold them up the entire time. When you do that mosasaurus roll, when you go upside down over the water and your hands are up, your soul leaves your body a little bit, and then when you go back, it comes back. It's such a fun experience. We're the Wizarding World. We're gonna pop into Honeydukes, see if there's anything new. $29, they have a chocolate frog little bowl. And then for $17, they have the beans, the little mascot of the beans, and then Honeydukes. These are all plates. They even have a chocolate frog plate. These are all gonna be $17. They have a towel set for $20. And then for $35, they have a little apron, and it says Honeydukes right there. Now for $25, they have this necklace that has a bunch of the different treats that they sell here at Honeydukes. $20, they have a simple Honeydukes logo necklace. It's got some jewels around it. For $21, they have a Honeydukes mug. This thing is massive. And for $25, they have little measuring spoons with the Honeydukes logo on it. For $25, it's kind of hard to see, but it's a chocolate frog ring. Then for $33, they have a chocolate frog necklace, and I like that there's little chocolate frogs along the necklace. $33, they have the jelly bean necklace. For $20, they have little Honeydukes earrings. I've never really tried all the candies here. I feel like every time I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna try like a different candy. So the candy that I'm gonna try this time from the Wizarding World is the peppermint mint toad. That looks pretty good. All right, so we got them right here. Peppermint toad. For 4 pieces, it's 115 calories. Oh, you can really smell the peppermint. I thought there was gonna be like peppermint filling, but it's like mixed in with the chocolate. It's like a peppermint chocolate. 9 out of 10. Nice, subtle, dark chocolate. Not too potent with a peppermint. Hagrid's is currently a 160-minute wait. Now, we all know the Betty Boop store. The latest rumor for it is next year they're turning it into an annual pass holder lounge for everyone. As you know, we have the annual pass holder lounge in Universal Studios, but we don't have one here at Islands of Adventure. During the hurricane, the building got ripped off. A huge chunk of the building from the Jurassic Park ride got ripped off. As you can see, they're kind of doing construction and trying to fix it a little bit. Check what the wait times are right now. Check the cable connection. I guess some little raptor was gnawing on the cable again. I love this entrance so much with the fire and the sign all illuminated. We're heading out of Islands of Adventure. We're heading to Citywalk for the big surprise that I gotta show you guys. But Universal has these brand new cups for all of their soft drinks. I think it's one of the best designs I've ever seen for a cup at a theme park. It used to be the red coconut, then it was the dead coconut. We talked about it a couple of weeks ago about Earl the Squirrel taking over the red coconut club. We were able to get some pictures in there. If you look closely, it says Earl's north of the border, only 1,113 steps away, or 7,100 squirrel step, open air shopping, food you can eat, holiday fun, Christmas trees, see the world's largest acorn. So there'll probably be a giant display of an acorn. Looks like they might even have food then. Then you look over to the right, green and red coconut broadcasting in the holiday season. So it's like an old retro TV, so they'll probably have some old squirrel cartoons or something. So that'll probably open on November 12th, probably when the rest of Universal Studios officially opens for the holidays. So. Okay guys, we're back at home. Let's talk about Earl the Squirrel real quick. Look how adorable he is. I got my OG vintage now, Earl the Squirrel tree farm hat right back there. Earl is now safe on the little Christmas shelf. Christmas is starting on November 12th. When you guys are watching this video on November 11th, the tribute store normally opens the day before like the event season happens for like annual pass holders and team members. I don't know if it's been delayed because of the hurricane and everything. We're all fine. No bad damage or anything, just some leaves and twigs and a couple branches came down. That's about it. I'm so excited because I'm a big Earl the Squirrel fan. I cannot wait to see what the creative team has in store for the tribute store. I cannot wait to see the Macy's parade. Grinchmas, we're gonna cover it all for you guys. I did stop by the P.O. box. This is from Darius. Darius, thank you so much for the kind little card. So much is happening. We have a lot in store for you guys over the course of the holiday season. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, join the family. Because I'm gonna keep you up to date on all things holly and jolly around the country. All right guys, I love you all and I'll see y'all very soon.
Hey, no, no, no.